Hi, my name is Sean Sire, and welcome to the fifth part in this 8-part series of getting emotionally ready for the holidays. Today we're going to talk about self-care. That's ways in which you can do things for yourself to help reduce your stress level, anxiety level, to help bring you closer to a state of being calm and relaxed. Now, we've talked about in the last few videos how this time of year can create a whole lot of additional stress for most people. So in order to combat that, we are going to talk about ways that you can take care of yourself. So you probably have heard some of the ways that we'll talk about that you can reduce stress, and maybe some of them will be new. Ultimately, the thing is for you to do whatever works for you. So one way to figure out what works for you is as you go about your days, if you find yourself feeling relaxed or you notice that you feel calmer than you have during other parts of the day, take a moment to stop and notice what it is that you're doing or just did. So whatever that was, whatever that is, that's a way that you can reduce your own stress. So maybe you cooked a meal and you sit down and you realize how calm you are. Maybe cooking is something that helps reduce your stress. Maybe you get home from taking a walk and you realize that you're breathing a little bit easier. Taking a walk then is something that helps you reduce stress. You might be surprised at some of the things that may help you. Sometimes cleaning the house, changing oil, washing dishes, gardening, doing things that may seem like tasks on your to-do list can actually help reduce stress if they're things that calm your mind, things that you can completely put your focus into and kind of let the rest of your daily life kind of fall away as you focus. Those kind of things can be really helpful in stress reduction. A way that you can help yourself remember to take care of yourself is by writing a note to yourself. So right now, or at the end of this video, take a small piece of paper and write the following words. Do one thing right now to bring yourself closer to calm. Do one thing right now to bring yourself closer to calm. So this is my little index card that I wrote that on. And I'm going to put this on my bathroom mirror because that's a place that I go to multiple times a day, when I wake up, when I go to bed, and throughout the day. And so I'll see that reminder, and then I'll have an opportunity to do something small in the moment to help myself kind of relax. And for me, that's going to be taking a deep breath, thinking some type of positive affirmation. If I have time, maybe it will remind me to sit down and sew a little bit. I find a lot of relaxation in sewing on a machine. So if I have the time, then I'll do that right then. Or maybe I'll say hello to my partner or pet my dog. Maybe I'll drink some water. Maybe I'll just take a moment to stare outside for a bit. But this note can help me really just remember to add those types of calm to my day so that I don't wait until I'm really stressed out and realize I need to figure something out. This way it kind of is a preventative measure. So take your card or your piece of paper, write it down, and put it somewhere you're going to see. It could be your bedside table, dashboard of your car, just anywhere where you're going to go frequently. So there are lots of different ways that you can create calm for yourself. Things that I didn't think of can be on your own list. Just kind of create as many options as possible now so that when you're doing your day-to-day activities, you have ideas already. It's really difficult to think about what to do to de-stress once you're already stressed. It's like a baseball team practicing well before the game, not waiting until the game to start thinking of strategies. All right, so here are some ways and things that you can do to get a little bit closer to calm. And do something that's a hobby for you. So like I said before, sewing is something that can really calm me down, and it just allows me to focus so much on what I'm doing that any other things I was thinking about or worrying about just sort of falls away. And given a few minutes of that, I can come out of sewing in a completely different state of mind. So the things I listed are a variety of things that you can do, and some of them take more time than others, some of them take more resources than others, some of them are free, some of them may cost money. So do whatever works for you. There's also some things that you can enlist a friend or a partner to help you with. You can give each other shoulder massages. hold each other's feet, literally just hold on to each other's feet for a couple of minutes. That calms the body. Talk to one another, listen to music together, watch a movie or a TV show together, read to one another. These are things that you can do with another person that will hopefully reduce both of your levels of stress. So that's a list of things that you can do. If thinking about doing any one of these things stresses you out, let it go. Take it off the list. This is, like I said, just a list of things that people have told me that they do or things that I do, but you know what helps you to relax, so go towards that. There's some things that I'm going to recommend that you not do during the holiday season, because these things, even though they may seem like they will reduce stress or seem like a good idea, actually can increase stress. So I'm going to suggest very strongly during this time that you do not try to quit things that you normally do. So quitting smoking is not a good thing to try to do right now. Trying to quit drinking or using some type of drug, trying to stop having sex in a certain way, trying to stop masturbating, trying to stop watching TV so much, stop eating certain foods. This kind of cessation of activity can increase stress. And during a period of time where you're susceptible to increased stress, not only are you going to work against yourself, you're also probably going to end up failing. That's a really strong word, but probably you're not going to be able to follow through with quitting these things. And that will add not only stress, but disappointment in yourself, which can lead to depression, anxiety. So just take it off the table. I know that the new year tends to bring about this excitement towards trying something new or trying to stay on a schedule, build a new routine, quit things that you feel like aren't serving you. That's a great idea and a great intention. However, that coupled with the most stressful time of the year usually ends in disaster. There's a lot of statistics showing that most people don't follow through with their New Year's commitments. So my strong suggestion is take them off the list. You can quit smoking and quit drinking and quit eating those things and doing that, saying that, whatever it is, at some point. Now is not the time to try to do that. Right now you're really just preparing for an intense time that's already started, the holidays, and you're going to do everything you can to be as gentle as possible. A way to think about this in a more of like a metaphor image is if we all operate as if we are a table with 3 legs, there are things that hold us up, things that keep us sane, relaxed enough, able to handle things enough. And one of the legs of the table may be something that you feel guilty about, like smoking, drinking, having sex in a particular way, food, not exercising. So maybe one of those is helping keep you sort of sane for now. If we kick out one of those legs at the table without replacing it, the whole table's going to fall. So until we can figure out exactly what it is that we need to replace that leg, it's better just to keep the leg where it's at. So just something to keep in mind during this time. A lot of times you may get frustrated with yourself because you can't calm down or you're just too upset, and that's okay. You can watch some of the previous videos of this session and see ways that you can do some parts work, some journaling, just some real soft conversation with yourself. Let yourself feel all the things that come up. Let yourself feel the stress. If you just can't get rid of it, let yourself feel it. Journal about it, talk about it. Just let it come up, kind of like a wave comes on the beach, and then let it go when it's ready to go. All right, so that's self-care, and stay tuned. Next Thursday we will have our next video. Subscribe so you get notifications for when these videos come out. Leave comments below if you have ideas about what can reduce your stress. Let us know. Oh, also, if you're going to travel, something to think about when you travel is how can you keep this sort of a stress reduction practice going when you're not in your own space. So things to keep in mind are that you can adjust the environment that you're going to be in once you get there to help you continue to reduce your own stress. So if there's little things you use to help you reduce your own stress, bring them with you. Things like stones, meditation rocks, mementos, maybe tarot cards, fabrics that feel good to you, pictures of things. If you can bring those with you, bring them along. Once you get to where you're going, set up your own little area. Some people might call it a sacred space or an altar, but set up your own area that you can really focus on. So this could be the top of a table, a nightstand, a drawer, someplace in a closet, the dashboard of your car if you're going to be in your car for a long period of time. Maybe the bed that you sleep on, or just some area in the place where you're going to be for a while that you know is your space that you've created. Think about lighting changes that you could make. Turning off overhead lights can be really helpful for relaxation. Pretty much anything you can intentionally and deliberately do to the space to make it your own can help reduce your stress level. All right, thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.